And Cunningham is down behind the play.
And now with 22 seconds to go, here's Clark off the screen, the three-pointer.
Ability to knock in the three ball as well. Kenna Warnock, I've said this time and time again, I think she's one of the more...
Clark, another long three. Clark directing traffic. And then steps back with the three. Who's the first? This one? Caitlin Clark.
Over that left shoulder.
Austin had her 11th double-double of the season. And
since the Marina Mabry trade, and she has stepped up her game in that opportunity. Caitlin Clark for three.
Wings are dominating in free throws.
Clark nails it.
There are games where Caitlin Clark looks like more than just a player. She looks like a conductor, orchestrating everything on the court with precision. Tonight was exactly that kind of performance. From the opening tip, she dictated the tempo, using her vision and instincts to control every possession. Early on, it wasn't about scoring. Instead, Caitlin leaned into her playmaking. She threaded passes through tight windows, hitting teammates in stride for easy layups. It's rare to see someone anticipate plays before they happen, but that's what she does, reading the defense like a book and always staying 2 steps ahead. And then, once defenders started sagging off to respect her passing lanes, she made them pay the ultimate price. Boom, a quick release three.
Clark in transition.
Working it around here for the Fever. Good ball movement on this possession. Logo shot.
Ready to drive. She is a hard check. Tough to keep in front.
Clark, step back, hits it
For the Sky. Caitlin Clark running things. 8 assists, 15 points in the first half. Looking to add.
And move to the basket before shooting.
Clark with 9 points, 7 assists here so far. Clark crossing over and drop.
For coach side in this team.
Clark, 3 triples.
Clark trying to answer. You bet.
Of the post position for Iowa over the years. Clark has speed.
Percent here in the first quarter. Clark looking aggressive. Clark launches.
The Sky shooting 38%. Caitlin Clark.
More win this year than each of the last 2 years combined.
Yep.
Oh, look at Mitchell Clark playing catch.
Then another, from just a step inside the logo. The defense had no answer. If they pressed up, she blew past them. If they backed off, she buried the jumper. One sequence in the second quarter summed up her impact. She grabbed a defensive rebound, pushed the pace coast to coast, and just when it looked like she was about to take it all the way, she dropped off a no-look dime to a trailing teammate for the finish. It was the kind of play that brings the crowd to their feet, not just because of the flash, but because of the control.
Coming into this game, she was 0 for 5.
Hounding Clark. Clark, step back three. Nothing, finding Clark. 5 to shoot. Clark lays it in. Clark off the screen, finds some space, and there's a three.
Clark.
Clark.
Wally. To McCowan, and now it's 10. Caitlin bottled up, but it doesn't matter. On the court.
Watch that inside hand, that left hand. Caitlin.
So if she gets a mismatch on that block, she's going to let it go.
Stays here with Indiana. Clark, a deep one. Here's Clark with Banham guarding her. Clark gets bumped, will take, and dark. An 11-0 run for New York. Clark, she got Connecticut an early 9-point lead. Clark a three.
Blow the roof off.
But playing at UConn, she is used to all of this.
Probing, drags out Nelson Adota. Clark will fire, and
Work when you're not seeing them.
Clark from way downtown Indiana.
Caitlin coming off that 20-point performance right here, handling the physical
Tournament. And I was like, what do they feed the players in Texas?
No question that the paint is a completely different story as Clark. Clark the switch on to Dolson, steps back and
Early on. Here she goes. Clark, the steal.
Defense by the Sparks fans. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a dig.
Caitlin wasn't just playing. She was teaching a masterclass. Her ability to switch gears, slowing the offense down when needed, or accelerating into a fast break at will, completely threw the opponent off balance. She commanded the floor like a veteran leader, and her teammates fed off that energy. In the second half, she turned up the scoring. A couple of pull-up jumpers, a tough finish through contact, and of course, the deep three that's become her signature. Each bucket felt like a dagger, and with every shot she hit, the gap on the scoreboard grew wider.
Game today. Here's Clark, catch, fire, and
That have started this run for Atlanta. The help side's got to be there.
And with Noelle Quinn, as you mentioned, no challenge.
Clark, 3-ball on the way.
The Liberty and the WNBA. Phoebish, the rookie, defending the other rookie. Caitlin. Clark.
here's Clark off a screen, gets a look, and
Guys told us we have got to find a body on Reese.
Clark gets freed up.
Third quarter, that's been the issue for the Liberty, so let's see if they can have a better one.
The ball get into the paint. They've got to keep it out.
Clark, step back, hits
Off the break. Here's Clark, still trying to find her rhythm. A deep pull, got it.
Indiana has numbers here. Clark looks to take advantage. Clark launches and hits it.
Shot clock is off. The Fever can play for the final possession. Nobody picks up Clark. So
Mabry all over. Here is Clark. Clark separating, taking, and hit it. Only 3 to shoot. Gonna have to make something happen. Clark through the lane.
That's a pretty good team.
That was pretty.
What made that team so good, you two?
Clark over Horston. Hits.
For a second, if anything, I thought maybe Kalani Brown might have been whistled for something.
Yeah, I didn't see that call at all.
By the end of the night, Caitlin had stacked up an impressive double-double, maybe even flirting with a triple-double. But more important than the numbers was how she controlled the narrative of the game. She wasn't just reacting, she was dictating. Tonight reminded us all, Caitlin Clark doesn't just play basketball, she bends the game to her will.
Here comes Caitlin. Get it!
Here is Clark. She will launch and bounce.
45 blocks last year, Clark for 3.
Before the Liberty fell to the Aces in 4 games. Clark, punt.
Clark, a little bit of daylight.
Clark trying to take her defender, pulls up.
Only 3 points in the second half. She had 13 in the first half, but has picked up a triple-double here today.
Good job by Cunningham to quickly get on Clark.
Clark sinks the screen and got
We're at multiple levels. Tina Charles just had 2 points.
Wheeler finds Clark from the logo.
Some buckets.
It sure was. Top 4 scorers at the college level here.